50 or 60 years from now, when someone will actually watch this film, the technology would have evolved so much. At least it will be a reminder for a lot of people that this is how we used to communicate. You're watching Reaction Check. Hello and welcome to Reaction Check. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. There are a lot of movies out there that we have not even watched, but I am absolutely sure that the kind of experience that those movies are going to give us, I don't even know which movie I'm talking about in future movies, but one such film that I actually watched last night is See You Soon. It's a Malayali film. It's a Malayalam language film from the Malayalam film industry. This is one of the first few films that I've actually experienced from that particular language industry. Now you see, a lot of films are made in the south, Tamil films, Kannada films, and also Malayalam films. A lot of people in this comment section and on this channel who have actually recommended a lot of different films advised me that Malayalam films were something that I must be looking out for, because they have given us a great deal of experience and their stories are pretty amazing. So last night I ended up watching a movie called See You Soon.
Morning. Surprise ആണല്ലോ.
ഓൺലൈൻ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് വിളിച്ചോ?
ഓഫീസിലെത്തിയപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഓൺലൈനാണ്.
അയ്യോ എന്നാ ഞാൻ വെക്കുക.
എന്നെ ഫോണാണ്. അതങ്ങനെ അടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കും, കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Now this I will not call a review. I don't think I'm eligible to actually review a film like this, but it's just a discussion of what I thought about the film and what were some of the great things and what I felt was amazing about the film and what wasn't. Sort of revolves around this character called Jimmy, who ends up finding someone on a social media network like Tinder, a girl by the name of Anu. Now they start talking to each other on the social media networks, or on Google Hangouts, on iMessages and all the other platforms that are available there. But one interesting thing about this film is that everything happens on a computer screen or a mobile phone. Like, there's nothing else. Every time you see someone interacting with each other, they're doing it through social media. Now, one thing amazing about this particular kind of concept is, this is not the first time I'm actually experiencing this. There's a TV show by the name of Modern Family, and if you go to season 6, episode 16, by the name of Connection Lost, actually has exactly same concept of filming. Everything happens on a computer screen where the family is looking for some missing person, and this is what the premise is all about. Anu, who is the love of Jimmy, and Anu somehow is very mysterious. We don't know much about her. We don't know where she lives, and that's what the movie starts with. And then Jimmy slowly falls in love with this girl, just like most of us, while talking to someone on the social media networks, we somehow start fantasizing about these people, about a lot of different things, but that's a different story. But the story picks up when Jimmy introduces Anu to his best friend Kevin, who is a security expert, who is basically working as a software engineer in one of the companies. I'm not sure, maybe I did not pick it up, but I'm not sure where Kevin actually resides in this particular movie, where his location is. But Kevin is the main person, played by Fahad Fasil. That is another actor that a lot of you have actually asked me to actually discover his films. But the whole concept of the film that I saw, the way the film unravels itself, and it keeps you engaged for a very long period of time. The movie is for about 93 minutes, and it just keeps you in there. You're always engaged. The concept is very new with these computer screen movies where everything is typed, and it felt very real. Another thing when I was watching it, I thought maybe 50 or 60 years from now, when someone will actually watch this film, the technology would have evolved so much. At least it will be a reminder for a lot of people that this is how we used to communicate digitally on a lot of different platforms. This movie will run for a very long time, but it will definitely protect or secure the current time of our life, how we communicated and how things were done. This will change in the longer in a few years. It will definitely change, but the technology aspect itself keeps you hooked, and you end up watching the film, and you end up experiencing the lives of Jimmy, Anu, and Kevin, and through the social media or through all the digital platforms that are out there. you get to experience their life and sort of can relate to these characters, how they feel. And I'm sure some of us who are watching this have felt or have gone through some of this experience, some of these experiences that you're actually going to see in See You Soon. Now, another thing that they actually try to bring out in this film is the fact that technology. I mean, there is technology out there, but with the character of Kevin, Fahad Fasil's character, he's also a hacker. He hacks into computers. He hacks into different people's phones to get some information about the character of Anu. I will not reveal the entire story. You must experience this film, but the fact that is possible and a lot of things can be done on your phone, that really makes me question the kind of time or the amount of time I spend on my phone. So that is also something perhaps the director and also the writer of the film is actually trying to tell us. I mean, that is something that the director or the writer of the film, Mahesh Narayanan, is trying to tell us. I mean, the advantages of having a technology whereby you can actually meet someone online virtually, as opposed to the disadvantages which giving our information, being so vulnerable online, is also portrayed in this particular film. The character of Jimmy, which is very played by this actor called Roshan Mathew, who absolutely nailed it. I think his portrayal of the character of Jimmy was something that I absolutely adored. I mean, he made it so believable. I mean, the kind of emotions he went through and everything that was going in the movie, it was very believable. I mean, these are not Hollywood films. When we watch a Hollywood film, you expect a lot of quality, a lot of acting, a lot of depth in a character. But Roshan Mathew, this is the first time I'm actually watching a movie, a Malayali film, and he really blew my mind. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, Fahad Fasil, as always, is brilliant, and the character of Anu, I mean, if you look at all the things that are happening in the film, right, and so many people going through, and the only camera that you have in front of you is the phone camera. I'm not sure how they shot this a particular film, but it's always good to see a lot of people putting in effort to bring the kind of stuff that is out there for us to actually experience. I mean, you don't get to experience this that much when you're watching maybe cinema, which is there's a lot of movies, right? There's a lot of movies out there that we can actually experience, but the truth is there aren't many movies that we can watch and actually remember and actually recommend to a lot of people, because it gives us a very different experience. I would say I have seen something like this before in Modern Family. I really enjoyed that. It was very inspiring. I would like to know if the director of the film or the writer or director of the film actually got some inspiration from that particular episode, because that episode was amazing. I mean, it actually showed us how you can create an entire episode on a computer screen, which was great. And yeah, it was good to see all this. I mean, all these actors did absolutely amazing job. The only thing we had was a computer screen or a mobile phone screen, and it was great. But where this actually lags is the plot, is the story. I mean, we are always engaged in this film. Halfway through the film, you want to know what exactly is happening, what is the reason we are watching this film. And once that reason is revealed, I felt that there wasn't much oomph in it. There wasn't much like, oh, okay, that was the reason. It wasn't very the reveal was not as good as what it was built up to, so at the end of the film, you get to appreciate the quality or the style of filmmaking, the quality of acting, but the plot definitely lacked something. It just started, went up, and then ended. So that is what this is how I felt in the film. There was no wow moment, but the way the film was made, I would really I'm recommending to actually watch this film and experiencing for the way or the kind of effort that has been put into this film. As always, thank you so much for for watching this review with me, for watching this film discussion. I would not call it a review, but watching this film discussion with me. There are a lot of other films out there that you would want to experience. I have seen a lot of films in the last few months during the COVID-19 period. I'm working on some of those film discussions as well. Let me know, what do you think of this kind of format? Should I be doing more of these videos? Perhaps maybe you can recommend something, because I would love to share what I feel about those films, and perhaps that way we can relate to each other a lot more. Thank you so much for watching this, and if you haven't subscribed or liked this video, give this video a thumbs up, or also subscribe to the channel for more such film discussions. Until next time, take very good care of yourself. Adios.